4 goals, the most the USMNT has ever scored in a single World Cup match, in front of 70,000 fans at SoFi Stadium, on home soil for the first time in over 3 decades. That was the United States opening match of the 2026 World Cup, a 4-1 demolition of Paraguay that announced, very loudly, that this team means business. So who are the 26 players that just gave American soccer one of its best nights in program history? In this video, I'm walking you through every single one of them. Goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders, forwards, who they are, where they play, and why they matter to this USMNT side. Whether you've followed this team for years or you're just discovering them this summer, by the end of this video, you will know every face on that pitch. Let's get into it. If you like the video, then like and subscribe. Let's start between the posts. The USMNT brought 3 goalkeepers to this World Cup. Matt Turner, 31 years old, plays for New England Revolution, a 2022 World Cup veteran and the clear number 1. Calm under pressure, experienced, and always in command of his penalty area. Matt Freese, 27 years old, plays for New York City FC, a reliable backup who earned his place through outstanding club performances and steady development. Chris Brady, 22 years old, plays for Chicago Fire. The youngest goalkeeper in the squad, already showing tremendous promise and viewed as the future of the position for the United States. 10 defenders made this roster, the most of any position group. Coach Mauricio Pochettino has built this squad on a defense-first foundation. And here is every single defender representing the United States at the 2026 World Cup. Serginho Dest, 25, plays for PSV Eindhoven, one of America's most dangerous attacking fullbacks, combining speed, creativity, and years of international experience. Chris Richards, 26, plays for Crystal Palace. Strong, composed, and widely considered the leader of the American defense. Tim Ream, 38, captain of the United States, the most experienced player in the squad and the calm leader of the back line. Antonee Robinson, 28, Fulham, lightning quick, reliable, and one of the best attacking left backs outside Europe's elite clubs. Miles Robinson brings strength, aerial dominance, and valuable experience to the center of defense. Joe Scally, still only 23 years old, already has valuable Bundesliga and World Cup experience. Mark McKenzie plays in France and made history as Delaware's first ever World Cup player for the United States. Austin Trusty brings Champions League experience and composure from one of Scotland's biggest clubs. Max Arfsten earned his place through consistent performances and has quickly become a trusted option at left back. Alex Freeman, just 20 years old, is one of the breakout stars of this squad and a player with an incredibly bright future. Just 6 midfielders made the squad, the smallest position group on the team. That makes every single one of these players essential to how the USMNT controls possession, dictates the tempo, and wins matches. Tyler Adams, 27, plays for AFC Bournemouth. The heartbeat of the midfield, he battled back from a serious knee injury and returned in time for the World Cup. Tireless, intelligent, and a true Premier League leader. Weston McKennie, 27, plays for Juventus, a complete box-to-box midfielder who contributes at both ends of the pitch and delivered the assist for America's opening goal against Paraguay. Gio Reyna, 23, plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach, one of America's most gifted playmakers, capable of producing moments of brilliance whenever he steps onto the field. Malik Tillman, 23, plays for Bayer Leverkusen. Creative, technically gifted, and dangerous in tight spaces, he's one of the brightest young talents in the squad. Sebastian Berhalter, 24, plays for Vancouver Whitecaps. He made history by becoming part of only the second father and son pair to both appear for the USMNT at a World Cup. Christian Roldan, 30, plays for Seattle Sounders, a World Cup veteran whose experience, consistency, and leadership make him one of the most trusted players in the squad. And finally, the attackers. 7 forwards made the squad. And after the opening match against Paraguay, one name is already dominating the headlines:
Folarin Balogun, 24, plays for AS Monaco, the breakout star of the tournament, scoring twice in the World Cup opener and becoming the first American since 1930 to score a World Cup brace. Christian Pulisic, 27, AC Milan, the captain, the leader, and the face of American soccer for the last decade. When the biggest moments arrive, the team looks to him. Ricardo Pepi, 22, PSV Eindhoven. After missing the 2022 World Cup, he returns stronger and arrives as one of America's most dangerous young finishers. Brendan Aronson, 25, Leeds United. One of the squad's hardest workers, creating chances, pressing relentlessly, and quietly becoming one of America's most improved players. Haji Wright, 28, Coventry City. Powerful, direct, and always capable of changing the rhythm of a match with his physical presence. Tim Weah, 26, Olympique Marseille. Fast, fearless, and carrying one of football's most famous family names, he brings speed on the field and energy inside the locker room. Alex Zendejas, 28, Club America. A versatile attacking option who brings creativity, energy, and a different dimension whenever he's called from the bench. Let's talk about how these 26 players actually performed in their first match together at this World Cup. 7th minute. Christian Pulisic and Weston McKennie combined down the right, and the resulting cross deflected into Paraguay's net. Just 24 minutes later, Pulisic found Folarin Balogun, who calmly doubled the lead. Just before halftime, Balogun scored again with a brilliant curling finish. The United States went into the break leading 3-0, the first time in World Cup history the USMNT had ever held a 3-goal halftime lead. Paraguay pulled one back, but deep into stoppage time, Alex Freeman set up Gio Reyna for the final goal. USA 4, Paraguay 1. A historic night led by Balogun, but powered by an outstanding team performance. 26 players, 13 making their World Cup debut, 13 returning from 2022, an average age of just under 27. And after that performance against Paraguay, there is genuine belief that this squad can achieve something special on home soil. Next comes Australia in Seattle, followed by Turkey back in Los Angeles. 2 more massive tests that will decide the path through the group stage. Who impressed you most from this squad? And do you think this is the best World Cup team the United States has ever had? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for complete coverage of every USMNT match and every major story from the 2026 FIFA World Cup all summer long.